Hello fellow tryhards, it's Mad Buddha back again. This video we are going to be taking a deep look at Braxsis Holdout, starting with a basic layout. Braxis Holdout has 4 mercenary camps, 2 Hellion camps, and 2 Goliath and Raven camps. The camps push down their respective lanes, with the 2 topside camps going top and the 2 bottom side camps going bottom. This is one of the few maps in Heroes of the Storm where camps of a different variety push down the same lane. There are also 2 Zerg beacons. These beacons spawn at 2 minutes and spawn again 2 minutes after the last Zerg is killed. The Zerg on this map swap sides after every beacon phase, and the first sides they spawn on is random. Let's talk some basic strategy for Braxsis Holdout. Because the 2 Zerg beacons have to be held in unison, the strategy developed for 1 person top lane and 4 people bottom lane. It could be 4 people on either side for either team against the 1 person. However, the reason this is not commonly done is because teams might have better siege and quicker building clear than the other team, yielding to a faster fort that the other team cannot trade early. As such, teams prioritize heavy healing so that they can hold out in the 4-man lane until they scale with levels. Another common strategy you see on Braxsis Holdout is to use globals or gankers to play the lane to kill the 1 person. Since most teams opt for that 4-1 strategy, there's almost always an isolated target on the top side of the map. Certain teams are willing to yield pressure on bottom where it becomes a 4 versus 3 to constantly gank the top side of the map with 2 people. This strategy pays off when the team gets the kill topside, allowing them to rotate back down to bottom and have a 4 vs 4 again, while the top laner can face off against no one for a short time, guaranteeing them the topside beacon and giving them the opportunity, if they can fight bottom side well, to capture both beacons quickly. Usually on Braxsis Holdout, the first team to take a fort almost always wins. This is because once a fort is down, the team that has killed that fort has a very easy time of holding the beacon on that side, because the enemy team is not close to a well or healing of any kind, and also does not have safety in that location. As such, prioritizing push on Braxsis Holdout is a very powerful way of playing the map. Something that cannot be understated as being extremely important on Braxsis Holdout are the 2 extra globe spawners here and here. These globes not only help people with globe stacking quests to stack up on Braxis, which is a 2-lane and widespread map, but the small amount of healing that it gives you can actually be the make or break difference in being able to outpush your opponents in a lane. Because healing is so important in a constant 4 vs 4 skirmish, extra healing that allows your healer to save their mana for more important moments in that lane is extremely valuable. As such, at any level of play, prioritizing getting as many regen globes as possible can be a very powerful maneuver. Lastly, let's talk about the Zerg beacons and how to fight over them, because this is the most common place you're going to be finding yourself during every Braxsis Holdout match. Notice that there are actually 3 choke points in order to get onto a beacon, and that these are not wide open areas. If you are a skill shot related hero, you should be trying to use these little funnels to your advantage to land your skills on characters who otherwise have very limited space in which to maneuver. A great place to have control over are these vents right here. This vent not only allows you to pressure off opponents because they don't know where you are, but it also has the access to one of the 3 major funnels. If you control 2 of the 3 funnels, or if you can control all 3 funnels, the other team cannot readily get on the beacon without killing or severely injuring one of your team's members. This part up here, while it looks appealing, is actually a death trap. If you find yourself coming into this small choke, you will almost always get pincered off by the enemy team and killed. Be very wary of going in here if you do not have a mobility skill that can get you right back out again. That being said, once you're on the beacon, it is the widest area in which you can fight. This means that skill shot related heroes or mobility heroes can thrive in this spot and this spot alone. Because of this, you're usually going to want to fight outside of the chokes, where you can get in a nice little arc and shoot the opponent down until they are low enough that they have to retreat before you push into this area. However, when you push in, be sure to push in all the way so that you can use all of the space to your advantage. Funneling through chokes is almost always a dangerous and deadly maneuver, so make sure you only push through when the enemy team is on cooldown. That's it for this deeper look at Braxsis Holdout. As always, this guide was sponsored by Nihilism Gaming. Check them out at nihilismgaming.com, where they offer Heroes of the Storm coaching lessons.